pleasure.
So that's it, Coach Emmanuel. Oshomah is the national weightlifting coach. You heard him. Not a good one coming out of weightlifting in Nigeria for a sport that is showing some promise after the Commonwealth Games. You expect us, the country, the National Sports Commission, the Weightlifting Federation to consolidate, and it says nothing. Nobody is speaking. The World Championship is here. Athletes are just there, clueless. Nothing, tired. Not a good one for the country.
No, not at all. It's a very sorry state for weightlifting right now. Because from what is said, really, they don't even know if they're going forward or they're going backwards. They're just in limbo and they don't know what to do. Nobody's communicating to him as regards this particular championship coming up, which I think is a very good one. It would be very good if the team can actually go there and consolidate on what it did in Glasgow. But it's not looking like that. It's a very sad one. I really don't know what the reason is for this particular situation right now, because the authorities in charge, I think they should do a lot better than what is going on at the moment. I know sports, usually around the world in serious countries, sports actually show potentials. They get funding, they get backing anywhere in the world. So I don't understand why the case is different in Nigeria. Weightlifting, they've done a lot for the country, not just at the past Commonwealth Games. Over time, they've been showing that.
Always fun on them.
Exactly, to win medals. So I don't understand why they're struggling to get the necessary funding for them to go to a major championship. I don't
Let's
get
leave
it.
it at that time, because he made a very, very good point that an athlete tested positive at the Commonwealth Games. Nobody is saying what are your programs to ensure the athletes are clean. Who is Chika Mahala's replacement? Nothing, not a good one. Quickly, let's talk about football, Tayo. We're getting ready. The Akwa Ibom State International Stadium will host Ghana in that friendly game, and the home base Eagles are ready. Yeah,
they're ready. They're training, and the game itself will be very exciting. Like any match between Ghana and Nigeria, it doesn't really matter if it's home-based or foreign-based. These are the home-based lads. I expect a very good game in that one. But to the stadium itself, it is incredible. The edifice there is just amazing, and when you look at it, just on TV, on camera, you wonder, wow, this is actually in Nigeria. But then that's not the main issue. Can we sit down here confidently in about a year or 2 years and talk about the stadium in the same light? Can we really do that, honestly?
That's what the state government says, that the stadium will be maintained for at least 10 years by a particular contractor.
Okay.
And, but for me, I'm looking at the action. It would be good to see Unfanudo or even Bola Salami score goal for the former Emenike.
No, I'm sure the home-based lads, the guys you mentioned, Unfanudo, MMA Dog, they will be champing at the beat to actually do something special on that pitch against Ghana. It will be very interesting, like I said, and it's an opportunity for the home-based players to actually impress the national team coaches again. And just a little one on the maintenance of the stadium as well. You just mentioned the fact that it will be a contractor that will be managing the stadium. I think that's a very good one, because as long as I've known stadiums in Nigeria have always been managed in-house. But it looks like the Akwa Ibom State government now have departed them from that, and they decided to go with a contractor, which is I think the private sector. Maybe they should be able to do a lot better in terms of maintaining and managing our sporting facilities in the country.
So that's it. We'll stay with these pictures on your screen. Pictures coming from the newly built Akwa Ibom International Stadium. It's getting ready for the friendly game between Nigeria and Ghana, due for opening. So that's it. That's the new part of Akwa Ibom Stadium. What I'm saying is this is the new Akwa Ibom. We'll get to know. Tyler says we should give it some time, and then we'll get to know if Akwa Ibom can sustain this. We'll stay with these pictures and go on a quick break now, take a breather, and then we'll come back. We'll talk about the UEFA Champions League. Sports this morning on Channels Television. Stay with us. Welcome back. Sports this morning on Channels Television. We're broadcasting live from Lagos, Nigeria. So that's it. Quickly, UEFA Champions League, Tyler. I'm looking at the result. Borussia Dortmund, FC Basel are among the big winners.
Yeah, definitely. Borussia Dortmund, like I said, horrible season so far in the Bundesliga, but they're still doing well in the Champions League, and they won the game yesterday, and they're through to the next round. And I'm looking at Juventus as well. So they had to really battle out to defeat Olympiacos in that game. It was a very tight game. Paul Pogba Yeah, with the winner for Juventus.
So Sue would travel to Russia. Difficult place to go to get a 2-1 victory.
Incredible. Yeah, Leverkusen, an amazing goal scored in that game yesterday. I'm sure the people that have seen it, incredible free kick scored by the South Korean international Son. It was straight out of the training ground move, and it was good to see that ball nestle in the back of the net. And other results, Benfica 1-0 over Monaco, Real Madrid 1-0 over Liverpool.
Talked about
it was an anticlimax, really. It wasn't a very good game. And Basel there 4-0 over Ludogorets, and Liverpool have to be very careful in that group. If care's not taken, they might just lose out altogether. And that amazing game at the Emirates, Arsenal 3-3 against Anderlecht. Incredible how Arsenal threw away a 3-goal lead to draw it right in front of their own fans. Arsene Wenger is not very happy at all.
And the group leaders to consolidate.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's it. We don't take a chance on us. Takes it tonight. We'll see some cracking games. Bayern Munich, AS Roma should get us talking.
Yeah, first leg in that 7-1. So I'm sure Roma right now, they will be pulling all the stops to ensure they don't get embarrassed again. Man City against CSKA Moscow. Ahmed Musa should be in action in that one. Ajax versus Barcelona. PSG take on Apol Nicosia. Maribor versus Chelsea. I expect Chelsea to get a win in that game as well. Sporting Lisbon will take on Schalke.
So that's it. Action resumes in the UEFA Champions League. We're waiting to see what's going to come out of that one and get us talking when the games are done tonight. So it's something for you to look up to. Keep talking sports. So quickly, let's just talk about. We talked about the Houston Rockets still on fire.
Yeah, incredible.
Still unbeaten.
Incredible. And the Houston Rockets right now, they had a big story in the NBA. 5 games in, they get to lose. And yesterday was a very tight game against the Miami. Well, actually, it wasn't very tight. It was a very good game against the Miami Heat, and they won 108-91. Dwight Howard, the Superman, was on fire in that game. He had 26 points and 10 rebounds. And I remember just in 07-08, the Houston Rockets actually went on a 22-game winning streak. I know it's too early to start comparing that now. It's just
they should just take that out of their mind.
Exactly.
Start thinking about it.
Exactly, they should just take it one game at a time. But right now, they're incredible. The core of Dwight Howard, James Harden, and Trevor Ariza, they're doing a great job for Houston Rockets.
Sonny Young loves the Washington Wizards, and then they got a victory over New York Knicks, 98-83.
Incredible, yeah. Good one for Sonny Young. But look at the LA Lakers right there. They keep losing. Kobe Bryant had 34 points in that game, but it wasn't good enough. They lost to the Phoenix Suns 112-106, and you wonder what's going to happen to the Lakers. They didn't make the playoffs last time around, and they won't make it this time around if they continue like this.
That's it. Thanks so much for the NBA update, and just to also let you know that Adrian Peterson will avoid jail term. Good one for him. Quickly.
Yeah, good one for him. No, he's not going to jail for actually striking a son with a stake. We know in Africa here, these things tend to happen, but then you have to draw a line on how you do it if you want to discipline your child physically. But then good one for Adrian Peterson and the Minnesota Vikings. He will be allowed to play again. He's just been fined $4,000 on community service.
So that's it with the judges' final gavel on Adrian Peterson's case that he will not be going to jail. We'll wrap up sports this morning on Channels Television. But remember, that's not all. We can keep talking to you on our social media platforms, on Twitter, our Channels_sports, and on Facebook with Channels-Sport. We can't take your comments today because time is not on our side, but we will do so on Sports Tonight and then other shows coming up right here on Channels Television. So that's it on behalf of the winning sports team at Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Austin Okonakwan. Sports is so much fun. So, in everything you do, remember, let's keep talking sports. Bye for now.